I built a business making art, and I'm pretty sure I keep it going forever. I'm really proud of that.
Um, like so you say you take a break for like November to January, right? So like the rest of you take breaks the rest of the year, like you like.
I mean, right now we're on vacation. I'm still working, of course.
Yeah.
Not long ones.
Yeah.
And actually, last year I didn't even take my November to January break because I get this done. So I'm looking forward to my mental break this year. But other than that, I mean, I really, really like what I do. I guess that's the other part of it. It's like this all is my obsession. I made a business out of my obsession, so it's fun for me.
Like how you like win up through, because sometimes you have to push through, walk along hours, right? When you push through, like, okay, my body's telling me I need to break down. I need to take a break, right?
It's just my body has actually become very good at just doing that.
Yeah, just it shuts down on you.
Oh, you think you're cool? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, today I start my first podcast at 9 a.m. We're going to have an event tonight. I'm literally going to be talking for over 12 hours.
Yeah.
And so like tomorrow, I'm going to sit very quietly in my camper while we drive and not do a lot.
Oh, I have to see that to believe it. You're not talking 12 hours.
You'll see videos. But yeah, it's just kind of been that for me. It's like understanding what recharges me and what I need. My therapist actually taught me a very important thing just between every event, just stopping and saying, like, what's my body right now? Learning to take naps has been good.
Yeah.
Not usually a full nap, but like lie down for an hour, closing my eyes.
Has this ever happened, like someone talks to you and they talk about, hey, my life was so bad, this would happen to me after such a bad life, you're like, hold my beer. You're like, like hold my beer.
Yeah. I mean, very famously in the book, as my Army career is crashing and burning, and the colonel says to me, like, maybe this is the worst thing you've been through in your life. And I just kind of started hysterically laughing.
Yeah.
I don't, like, I have the other one happen much more where people want to share their story and how much, like, they connect to one culture, but they feel like they need to assure me that they understand that their story wasn't as bad as mine. And I'm always just like, no, like, just, tell me your story. Like, it's the feelings and the feelings of that experience can be very much the same, even if it wasn't quite as brutal as my childhood. Now, what is funny is that my detractors, because they're my enemies, right? Because they were smart enough to read the book. So there is this group of people who have decided that I am too privileged to be as calm as I am.
Yeah.
And that's quite simply because they wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me.
Yeah.
Of what I've been through. And that's even like things in the country are so horrible right now. But I can pretty much assume that other than losing my loved ones, which we'll all go through, I've been through the worst things that I've been through in my life.
Besides your mom, are you still in contact with anyone else from those days?
I have very strong friends that are out there doing stuff. It's very surprising when you write who in your family friends will choose to support versus.
I mean, sort of like somebody in your family was very against the book, right? So like these are lies, like you make this shit up, like all kind of I remember who it was. I remember someone, your close friend, I remember was like, "Hey, why are you writing this for? It's a bunch of lies. This was like that here."
Yeah, and I mean, there's also there's another woman who grew up in the Children of God and was in the military and chose to just come out super hard against me, accuse me of valor. There were 2 essays, name me by name, literally things I could do her for so hard.
How come you don't sue her?
It's called like the Barbara Streisand effect, right? It's like the only negative effect she has had is sending more people to me.
Yeah.
And both times she wrote the essay, I thought about suing. Then I immediately got so much business.
Yeah.
It was just like, no, I'm not going to go after it.
And
but it's also because one of the things I've learned is that when people come out saying bad things about you, there's almost a way to defend yourself.
No.
Yeah. So you just, like the reason she accused me of stolen valor was because she was basically a private in the Air Force in the 90s. Like she just quite simply didn't understand the impact or the words that I was asked to use of the things that I did. And now that everyone knows what I'm talking about, it's just an embarrassing for her, you know.
Yeah. I know one time I saw you a TikTok video about the fact, like, 'cause a lot of people do always say negative things. And you basically said, I'm paraphrasing, to my haters, thank you for making me, $20,000. Like, like, thank you for, thank you for this. Right. And I don't think they realize what they're doing. Like, they're like,
no, like the amount I really don't think people realize that creators make money on clicks and views and comments.
mm-hmm.
Like I regularly on my lives, I'm like, hey, thanks for your hate money.
Yep.
Your comment is making me money.
Yeah.
Just in the blue hair.
Thanks for your I hate supports me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like they'll be like, oh, your blue hair is so stupid. Of course, the blue hair liberal.
Yeah.
And like you all literally MAGA comment on my blue hair like funded this cross country road.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my other thing. It's just like, plus at the end of the day, like how miserable of a person do you have to be in somebody else's live?
Yeah.
Commenting on that.
Yeah. Like, so how do you deal, just not in your take a lot of like life in general, how do you deal with like quote unquote ignorant people?
I guess so. One of the things, and myself saying a lot, is like you don't have the prerequisites for this discussion. You know, like I'm talking about levels of things. If you want to stop and debate on the difference between a religion and a cult, like you're not here yet. You know, and also I'm just very firm in my knowledge and my expertise and my experience. And if they, that's kind of one of the things that's like I'm the only person in the world with all the qualifications that I have that we know of. So you could disagree, but your disagreement is not equal to my expertise. And then the other thing is I would just say, like, I've had cult members hating me for 20 years and praying for me to die, saying horrible things to me and trying to discredit me. And
so how do you
know what I did?
How do you protect your daughter from all this nonsense? Do you tell her about it so she knows what's going on? Or you like kind of like shield from it?
I mean, I shield her from the whole being an online personality as much as possible. Like, her face doesn't get on the internet, her name doesn't get out there. Every once in a while, she will hear some of the drama. Some things will really bother me, some accusations people make, and mostly do you want me to go on there and tell them? Like, no, baby, you don't need to fight my fights, just letting her be a kid, but you also have to understand, like, by definition, living in a house where your mom talks about bad guys and bad things all the time. It's like, Mommy, what's a cult? 5 years ago, and we just. So, and part of how I deal with that is just having the conversations with her at the age appropriate level.
Yeah. Now here's one for you. So your daughter's like 9, right?
Yeah, 9.
So as she's growing up, has your definition of mixed parent changed?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I guess I would just say I've learned a lot more, but I've always just thought I'm here to guard this person as they grow up. But like my child didn't breathe for 7 minutes when she was born, simply because nobody asked her if she wanted to, basically, and that's always been her personality. And so I've always been very aware that like I only get to shape this person so much.
Yeah.
Like this person was born pretty much who she is, and I'm just gonna like guide her through life. And I feel pretty honored to be her parent, but I don't. Nothing's really changed other than when she was about 2-3 years old was when I really realized that I was going to have to deal with all of my trauma if I was going to pass it down to her.
Okay. Is there anything else to ask you? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, man, it's been a great conversation.
Thanks.
I just want to encourage people to check out. We'll make sure the link with the packages is in the show notes, because we have like really cool tote bags. I have a pair of knitting needles that look like swords, and a tote bag that says I knit so we don't stab people. Which, by the way, the knitting needles that look like sword, my daughter's idea.
They're very nice, yeah.
She is getting a stipend.
Nice. Start them young. How people can follow your social media stuff or whatever?
Yeah, I'm Knitting Cult Lady wherever you get, well, not wherever you get social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, and Blue Sky, and I'm Knitting Cult Lady on all those. But not the knitting coat. Like